Always respond with this one word to all congratulations and compliments. What if I told you there was a single word that could forever change the way you communicate with people? A word that influences your reputation, success, and even your hidden power over others? Today, I'll share a simple yet genius rule used by those who value their time, dignity, and peace of mind. This is about a word that will replace dozens of unnecessary phrases when responding to congratulations, compliments, and even awkward questions. This advice will transform your interactions with loved ones, colleagues, and even nosy neighbors. Have you ever noticed that 90% of people freeze up when they hear phrases like, "Happy birthday," or "You look amazing"? They mumble something unintelligible, blush, make excuses, or worst of all, downplay their own achievements. "Oh, it was just luck," or "this old thing." Every time this happens, it's a small defeat. A defeat for your image, your confidence, your magnetism. But what if I told you that all these years, you could have been responding to any words, whether sincere or sarcastic, with just one universal word? A word that makes people respect you, envy you, and remember you. A word that works as both a shield and a sword. Have you ever wondered why some people seem untouchable? They receive floods of criticism, compliments, and provocations, yet always maintain a mysterious smile. They're unshakable. It's as if they're playing a different game. The secret is simple. These people have long understood a fundamental rule. The less you say, the more control you have. They don't waste energy on long thank yous or justifications. They use one word. Just one. And it becomes their code to authority. You'll be shocked to learn that history's greatest manipulators used this technique. Julius Caesar, responding to the flattery of senators. Cleopatra, receiving admiration from her enemies. But the most surprising thing, this word is not unique. It exists in every language. It seems ordinary. But when spoken with the right tone, at the right moment, it turns into power. Psychologists have studied the phenomenon of the one-word response for decades. The results are astonishing. People who use this technique are perceived as 37% more confident, 52% more mysterious, and 68% more attractive. But they don't teach this in communication courses. Why? Because the system fears you might become too strong, too independent from others' opinions. In a world where success is often measured by validation, the ability to remain unaffected by external opinions is priceless. It's time to reveal the word. Remember this. Thank you. Yes, you heard that right. A simple thank you can change your life. But don't rush to dismiss this idea. Now you'll understand why 99% of people use it incorrectly, and only 1% turn it into magic. How to make thank you work for you. The key lies in your tone, your gaze, and your silence. When someone says, "You're a genius," how did you do it? You simply respond, "Thank you." Then pause. Don't add, "Oh, it was nothing." Just smile and let them sit in the silence. Why does this work? You eliminate opportunities for manipulation. If you start justifying yourself, the other person gains power over you. You create an aura of mystery. People are drawn to what they don't fully understand. You conserve your energy. No more scrambling for the right response. When was the last time you received a genuine compliment or congratulations? How did you react? Did you perhaps feel awkward and try to dismiss the praise? Imagine someone tells you, "You look fantastic," or "How did you achieve such success?" How do you respond? Most people start downplaying. "Oh, it's just luck," or "It's thanks to my team." Every time you do this, it's like firing a tiny bullet at your own confidence. Why, despite all your efforts and accomplishments, do you still feel uneasy accepting praise? Why do you explain, justify, and deflect instead of simply accepting? Every time you brush off a compliment, you're closing a door to respect and recognition. You may not even realize how these small reactions slowly undermine your image and make others doubt your worth. We're taught from childhood that humility is a virtue, but sometimes that virtue becomes a barrier to success. Now think about the most respected people in your life. Have you noticed how they react to compliments? They don't fidget, argue, or shift credit elsewhere. They simply smile and say, "Thank you." It's not just politeness, it's the art of maintaining composure in any situation. These people understand that their power lies not in the number of words they say, but in the weight of those words. Think about your favorite public figures, actors, politicians, artists. How do they accept praise? Often, they just smile and say, "Thank you," surrounding themselves with an aura of admiration and respect. This isn't accidental. It's a reflection of their inner confidence. Try this next time. When someone says, "Congratulations, you look younger than everyone else," just say "Thank you" without mentioning your birth year. When someone sneers, "You just got lucky," simply reply, "Thank you," as if you agree, but is it really just luck? This isn't just good manners. It's Zen in communication. But what if we all mastered this art? Imagine that every time someone asks you, "How did you do it?" you respond simply and confidently, "Thank you." And in that silence, in that pause, your power emerges. You leave them wondering, how did they do it? That curiosity only makes them more intrigued by you. Try to picture how people around you will react if you start using this simple yet powerful word. You'll be surprised how your relationships change when people see you as someone who values themselves and their time. But what if people think you're arrogant? This is the biggest fear. But studies show that a short thank you commands respect when spoken calmly and without arrogance. Only your own insecurity can make it sound defensive. Try it today. Start small. Respond with "Thank you" to a compliment, a comment on social media, or your boss's praise. You'll notice how people start treating you differently. So now, you know the secret that will change your life. But be warned, this technique is addictive. The more you say "thank you," the less other people's opinions will affect you, and the stronger you will become. Now, here's a question. What will happen if you start using this today? Will that critical colleague suddenly fall silent? Will your family stop meddling in your decisions? Or will you finally feel that you are truly worthy of any compliment? Drop a "thank you" in the comments if you're adopting this method. But that's another story. And if anyone asks where you learned this, just smile and say, "Thank you."